Okay. Alright. Hello again, YouTube. Double DJ-Derek back for another day of Final Fantasy X. I think we're finally about to finish here. I think this is the 20th day I've streamed this game. All that remains is the original creations, except for Shinryu. I've killed him probably 50 times to construct gear for my guys. Maybe not that many, but and then the Jumbo Flan that I put off just because he's a pain in the ass, and all you get is a magic sphere from him. You can't even overkill him because your damage isn't high enough until you've already killed him a bunch of times. So it's just kind of a drags on fight. I always just wait and do it at the end when I'm doing the other originals. So we will go through all of them. That will unlock Nemesis, take him out, and then just finish the main story. Which obviously at this point is a walk in the park. Like I can one-shot the final boss, so this is the real challenge here. We got two guys who've already maxed the sphere grid, so I haven't spent anything on them. Alright, so let me look. For the Jumbo, I want the highest magic stats possible. So 153, 52, 58, 61. She's only got 21, but she's also got Magic Booster, so that increases her power. I usually use Yuna, her, and Titus. 53, it's comparable. I just stick with my normal squad. And I have to change Yuna's gear. Oh no, I already did. She was using this because of the Greater Marlborough and the Omega Ruins. So, but I finally crafted some real armor for her. Actually, I don't think Lulu has anything. She's still just got that, but that's fine. I can always haste and shell and protect her. And he's set up as usual. So, alright. I got plenty of money, don't I? I don't think I have anything to sell. Oops. I think I already did that. Yeah, I already sold all my garbage. Alright, no worries. So we'll start with the Jumbo. So the problem with this guy is he's got a lot of health. He's completely immune to physical attacks. And he absorbs all the magic attacks. So really the only thing you can do is hit him with either Flare or Ultima. I think he's got Reflect. I'm not positive on that, but I'm just going to bounce flares off of my own guys here. First I'm going to, as I said, I'm going to get Lulu going here. Haste and Shell. Protect is irrelevant in this fight. Actually, I'm going to put Regen on her, on everybody, come to think of it. Because this guy still will use stuff like Ultima that's going to go under my shields. Or under Reflect if I put it on. Alright. So, the easiest thing is just whoever's farthest to the right here. So I'm going to cast Reflect on Titus. And then we're going to double cast Flare. Ultima does more damage. Because of the animation, this is actually a faster way to kill him. So you only do 35,000. That's the problem, is you can't even overkill this guy. You need more magic spheres, and you get them from him, which means you gotta keep doing this. And then everybody's just gonna copycat. We did 30. Lulu, I think, will do more. Because of her magic booster, even though she has lower power than them. Oh shit, she doesn't have copycat yet. Well, I can just recast it. I've already got the crafted gear for her with magic booster and 1 MP. So I'll just have to target it again each time. Yeah, see, even though she's got way lower magic power, she's still doing about the same amount of damage as everyone else. And it's just rinse and repeat. The annoying thing is this guy's got like 1.2 million health or something, so this takes a while. That's why I always put him off. You imagine doing this when your damage is far less. And we'll see what he does here. Yeah, see, he bounces it as well, which tells you that you can't directly cast at him. Like, you have to bounce it like I'm doing. But it would only be if you're doing ultimate. But again, the animation, like, both flares are going off faster than one Ultima. I've tried it. It seems you get so sick of watching that animation when you consider how many times you gotta do it to kill this guy. See, Lulu took 3,000 damage from that Blizzaga attack. She's already regen most of it. Or at least a good chunk of it. I don't know if there's a better way to beat him than this. This is a way I came up with years ago, and I haven't bothered to look for another one. But this works. It's the fact that he's immune to physical and absorbs most elements. Every time I tried him and hit him with an element, it healed him. So, as far as I know, non-elemental magic is the only way to hurt him. That's why you can't, like, summon the Magus Sisters or something. because they're just not going to be able to damage him. At least not in the capacity you need to deal this much damage. There we go. See, no overkill. That means I'm going to get 1 magic sphere instead of 2. Yeah. Yeah, well. I'm going to have to keep selling stuff I get here. Because of, I don't have a ton of cash. I could get some if I needed to pretty easily, but... where is Lulu here? Just give it to her. Don't really care with the others. Okay, so for all the other battles, I'm still using the same group. Well, no, I'm not using Lulu. I'm using Riku and Yuna are my main party, but I want Auron in there first because of his first strike to use his overdrive. I always start every battle off that way. Some guys are not, it doesn't matter, but do it anyway. So, alright, on to the originals. So we got the Earth Eater. Yeah, Shinryu is the one I've already beaten. And Nemesis isn't unlocked until you've beaten everybody. So we will start with the Earth Eater. Did I get a preempt? Oh no, Auron's still using his crap weapon. I forgot to give him the mass mune again. Oh, terrific. Well, it doesn't look like I need to use the armor breaks or anything on him anyway. Let's go get the auto lives up here. I need to haste Auron or he's never going to get a turn. So get him out of here. He's still way down there. Oh, what am I doing? I already hasted. Problem is he counterattacks. I don't want him to just kill Auron again. Okay. Now I think he counters with flare after every hit. $4,500, that's decent damage. I'm just gonna skip to Auron. Frickin' A. It never gets old just seeing her swing for that much damage. I don't know if he always counters the guy that attacked. No, actually it doesn't make sense because when Titus swung the first time he nuked Auron. Maybe it's a higher chance, I don't know. I'll be better set up for the next battle. Oh, stupid mistake. Not having my guys ready to go. This guy should be almost dead. Yeah, see there, he hit her instead. There we go. Dark matter. He's the one, I forget which is which, but him and the next guy, the sphere, dropped the luck sphere and the, what is it, the fortune sphere it's called? The one that lets you up your luck. So the two, basically two parts of the whole. So yeah, if you want to like max out your guy's luck, that's what you have to do, is you have to kill him and the next guy over and over again. I'm almost out of, like, literally every sphere. I might actually have to go and kill a few randoms before I get done with this. In fact, I'm sure I'll have to. Actually, I'll just go do that right quick. Should take like 2 battles. Maybe 3, I don't know. Oh, and I'm gonna... Well, I'll put Orin back in there. Titus does not need to level yet. He's got triple AP weapon on. But I'll remember to swap that for the Mass Mune once we do this a couple times. And then I get the guys who don't drop spheres. Sure, we'll go power. Normally I overwrite the magic ones because they're just so easy to come by. That the dude in the middle, the coral drops, but I actually need those as well. This is actually a really good place to grind for this stuff because every battle, almost every battle is 3 or 4 targets. You get a lot of spheres really quick. Bugs drop mana, the wolf drops power, so just get both of those. I'll just do this a few times because otherwise I have a feeling I'm going to end up coming back here when I have like 1 battle to go. Just do it now and get it done. Get like 15, 20 of each sphere. I'm getting 8 per battle, 6 or 8 per battle, that's not too bad. Mana, speed, I'll just take that. Probably need 1 more thing of mana, and then I can start replacing that with a different sphere. Yeah, that'll work. In case any of you are wondering how I crafted the gear I'm using, the armors, I've got auto protect, auto shell, auto haste, and break hit point limit. Auto protect comes from 70 light curtains. You can easily get them from repeatedly grinding Fafnir. One of the creation things, he gives 40 of them per battle, so that works really quick, really fast. You can also get them from like the Iron Giant type monsters. You need lunar ones for auto shell. Those take a little longer to get. Best place to get them is from the defender type monster, kind of the big rock monster. You can find them in groups of 2 in the Omega Ruins, and they so if you steal from each of them 4 times, that's potentially 16 per battle. At least he didn't bad breath me. I might have been dead. Or no, I wouldn't. Or yeah, because Yuna doesn't have her gear on for this guy. Yeah, just take him out. You could also get the from the little spirits floating around the Thunder Plains. I think you can steal lunar curtains from them. There are a few places where you can steal like 1 or 2 at a time, and you get 100 eventually for capturing the right guys from the arena. And I think it's the Juggernaut in the arena. You can steal 4 of them at a time also. So all of those are ways to get lunar curtains. You need Chocobo wings to get auto haste. That's one of the most important ones. It takes 80 of them. You'll get 100 eventually, I think. Again, from killing the right guys for the arena. After that, to get more, the Cactuar King, you can steal, I think, 2 at a time from him, but he counterattacks and kills your guys every time, so that's only a good way to finish it if you're short just a couple. The best way to do it is to bribe Machia, which is he's one of those guys I feel a hard time describing. He's in the Omega Ruins. One of those like things with 4 legs and a body. You know, it's like a spider with only 4 legs. I don't know. But you can bribe him for 356,000 gold. And he drops anywhere from, I think, 41 up to, I think, 65 is the highest I've ever seen. So if you get to 99, you spend it, you get 19 left. That means you need 61, so it is possible to get it with just 1 more bribe. I usually reset until I do, or until I get close enough that maybe I'll go steal from the Cactuar for once or twice. And then when you're down to nothing, obviously you just gotta bribe him twice. So you can get 2 auto hastes earned for like every 3 times you bribe. And then the last thing is the breaking the hit point barrier, which takes 30 wings of discovery. 2 ways to get it. One is bribing the Marlboro. You only get 4, and it costs 540,000. And it takes 30 just to level it up once. So that takes a long time. The other way is killing that Shinryu that I told you about, which is what I did. The original creation. He's not too hard to beat once you figure out how to fight him. But he drops 1 every time. You overkill him, you get 2. So you can just fight him over and over again. The rewards you get from him usually sell for way more than the cost of fighting him, so you can just keep fighting him. Alright, let's see where I'm at now. But yeah, that's how I did all the grinding and got all my guys to where they are now. Alright, that should be good. So this next guy, before I forget again. Oh, and if you're looking for this triple AP gear. To craft it, you got to use the same item that you need for your break hit point, the Wings of Discovery. So you don't want to waste them on that. Just fighting the one eye monster is really easy to beat. He's got like 150,000 health, so you can take him out quickly if you got accuracy. And he drops defense spheres, which you need anyway. But he's the one that can drop gear with triple AP already built into it. So, alright. Oh, I didn't set my party. Titus is the only one missing. I guess that's fine, doesn't really matter who the first two are. I usually like to leave Yuna out at first and then sub her in. Whatever. Alright, the only annoying thing about this guy is he counterattacks with Ultima after every attack. But he does have a big thing where he just hits the entire group for like 10,000 damage, which you gotta be aware of. So I always do this to start, just in case. Some of them it works on, some of them it doesn't. But if he's got any breaks that he's vulnerable to, this will work 100% of the time. I think that hydraulic press is maybe he counters with that every. I don't remember. It's been so long since I played this game. It's been years since I've gone through this. Actually, I want to haste him. Not having auto haste on him is becoming annoying. Oh no, he does have auto haste. What am I doing? It's just the fact that he hasn't had his action wasn't coming up for a while, but that's just because he's did an overdrive. Alright, what was I going to do here? Special interest. That's just to set him up for the next round. Yeah, he does counter ultimate. Damn, that did more damage than I was expecting. Alright, well I guess that means we should, first off, wake up dipshit. And then, I guess we'll put regen on everybody. Let's see, he's gonna come again here. I don't know what he does when he finally gets his turn. I'm just gonna use a quick heal and we'll see what he does. Yeah, hell. Whatever. I was looking for Mega Potion, but that's quick. Take my counterattack. God dang it, see, his turn is just so far down the line. Man, that does 7,000 to Arin? He's got auto shell. Granted, he's not as high level as the other guys are, but still. Yeah, look at his turn down there. Ugh, I want to get Yuna back in. Should I just skip over and over again? Guess I can heal up. So dipshit finally gets a turn. I'm talking to a guy with, you know, haste on him. It's taking this long. Just skip, whatever. Get out. Unit can actually take a hit. Oh, I gotta do all the other crap for her though. Auto. Regen. Riku needs to build her overdrive back up. That's not going very quick. We're all just over 20. Yeah, I did like 1,000 at Yuna. I stopped having to babysit Auron. It's not so bad. This is another guy with high health, too. See, this is the guy, so him and the other guy, the Earth Eater, you gotta fight them over and over and over again if you want to get Luck Spheres and Fortune Spheres to activate them. Just not worth the time and effort, especially when Luck, its main function is to increase your chance of getting critical hits. My guy's already hitting, 99,999 damage with every attack. So it's meaningless. He's not even on the screen yet for when his next turn comes. Quick hit is just broken. It's way too strong a skill. Everyone else, it's 1 down. For her, I have to go down 2. There we go. He always does twice. Like you see him this animation and then it'll do it again for some reason. See? Luck Spheres. Phoenix Bracer. Is that Auto Phoenix on it? Yeah. Auto Potion. Oh. That's right, Sphere Grid. Trying to remember which pathway I was on. I'm in the start of Lulu's path. I think that's the only thing she's got left to finish. Right down there where Waka ended. Orin, he's not going to do much more, but this will take him up here. Yep, it's everyone. Alright, bring Orin back in again. Let's see, who's next on the list? I think, if it's the one I think it is, this one's really easy. Catastrophe. Now this guy, did I get preemptive? Why did she get to go first? Yeah, this guy you already hit for 9s. I guess I'll just do a quick hit so he gets EXP. Yeah, so he's not strong enough yet. But he opens up real easy. And he doesn't have a lot of health. Like, I think if I remember right, I usually kill him before he gets a turn. She missed? I don't know that I've ever seen that. Without her being blinded or something, I mean, at this stage of the game. It's like he lasted longer than I thought he would. There we go. Designer wallet. Yeah, I never use that. I don't even know what I can make with that. Given that it says wallet, it's probably the Jillionaire thing that Lulu already has. Bunch of proofs. That ain't worth much. Okay, I think she's done. No area I haven't been to yet. That looks good. Alright. Yep, looks good. Okay. Who's next? Is it Thubin? Is it the Photon Wings guy? Yeah, I think so. This guy I will make sure I break. If I remember right, he curses your guys all the time. Yeah, condemn. That removes auto potion. Or auto life, I think. Pity. Shower, protect, haste. Well, if he does, he's not doing it yet. But he counterattacks every time too, though, which means he's gonna drop Orin before I can get him out of here for Yuna if I don't skip a whole bunch of times again. So I might as well, just in case, I don't know if he removes any of these, but just get my guys all buffed up. I think Condemn erases a lot of those buffs. Oh, and I need to entrust also, now that I think about it. Alright, get out. Alright, let's see where I stand after he does. Maybe it's the Photon Wings that I'm remembering that removes all the buffs. This guy, I remember, has got a fair amount of health, so these stupid little swipes that he's doing here get kind of annoying. Shell, protect, haste. Yeah, see, like, auto life is gone. It's only the autos that are still hanging around. Oh well. We'll just clobber him. Did the regen go away too? I haven't been paying attention. Let's see if they heal after this. Yeah, regen is gone as well. Alright, he's gonna get his turn here. He's just swinging? I thought he was gonna do like the Photon Wings that he did, you know, when you fought this model of a guy right before Xanarkin on the main story. New unit being just a few more levels. That path that she's going down has a lot of the plus to defense spheres, which she hasn't completed yet, but the other guys have. That's why she's taking a little more damage. have any buffs that I care about losing. It's like I could cast Cure on her, but she's got Shell, so it'll heal like 3,000. Or I could just let her die and cast Full Life, and she'll go back up to, you know, 10,000 health. The only way it would suck is if she deals the final hit. Or actually, that wouldn't matter anyway. Because then you wouldn't have to worry about the counterattack. What, not auto life? What am I doing? Full life. Come on, give it up, you're not gonna win. I don't know how much health this guy has off the top of my head, to tell you the truth. Apparently none left. Underdog secret. Space Force, is that what they called it? Triple overdrive. Pair it with AP to overdrive, that's pretty good then. Yeah, am I gonna have to go hunt power spheres again? That's what it looks like. So her defense is, yeah, 218. It's definitely lower than the others. Not getting orange. His is sad. Okay. What's next? Is it the slug? Oh, yeah. This thing is interesting. Time to go, escargot. So it's not that we have to worry too much about him killing us, it's that we can't kill him. Ooh. Confuse is not good. That could kill us. Problem is he will go hide in his shell and then you can't hurt him with physical damage. So then we got to take the method we did with the Flan, where you just use spells. And I've tried bringing in like the Magus Sisters, for example. And I don't know what determines it, because he regens every time inside the shell. And he'll do like 20, 30, 40,000 regens sometimes. But I had the sisters out there, and they did like a 100,000 damage attack, and he immediately regened 140,000 in one instance. So I don't know why, but just summoning didn't work. You have to be able to outpace him, kind of the way I was doing it with the other guys. So he usually seems to heal about 30,000 every regen. So if I'm double casting and doing like I was doing 60,000 between 2 casts of the, what do you call it, the flare. I don't think he has reflect, so he can just cast it directly. He's eventually going to go hide here once he takes enough damage. There we go. So now I will bring in Lulu. Just make sure first that I don't have to reflect. I'm pretty sure I don't. Yeah, so 37,000. He only healed 100 that time. So it's going to be 60 total. And he heals. Hey, he's only healed 100. He usually does that, but only like every 3rd time. Otherwise, this whole thing would be meaningless. Yes, I did 36 there. That time he healed 62,000. So I netted like 10 grand, is all. But otherwise, you just get to put your hitting yourself against a brick wall. You can't beat him if you can't deal enough damage. You got to be able to outpace his regen. And summoning, like I said, I tried it. It doesn't work. So you just got to keep picking away until you finally break the shield or the shell, whatever you call it. There he did 62 again. Oh, I need to haste Lulu. She doesn't have haste. Remembered that. Well, I guess I don't have to. Probably should though. He's gonna get a free regen off of that though. Yeah, so you get the extra 30,000. Kurog is so meaningless compared to the other one. Did 8,000 out of it. What am I doing? Special. I could do Ultima, which will do more damage, but again, I gotta watch that stupid animation over and over again. I saw enough of that against the greater sphere. So this one's just about following the pattern and being consistent. Keep doing it. Eventually you'll wear him down. Once the shield breaks, then it's just a matter of finishing him off quickly. Or the shell breaks. Same thing. It does take a little while though. I don't know if you can zombie attack this thing. Just thought of that. Probably not. I assume that would make it too easy. Because zombie, obviously, then the regen would work against him. I've never tried that. I probably should have. But I found a method that works, so I might do that next time I think about it, but I'm not going to waste time with it doing now. Because that'll just give him more opportunities to regen if it doesn't work. And I am making progress here. he doesn't even attack in this form. He just keeps healing himself. He just tries to make sure that you can't kill him. He's never going to kill you. Unless he regens to the point that he just gets up. Which he does when he's back, I think, near like full health. But then if you beat him down, he just goes into his shell again. You cannot win unless you can outpace him in this regen war that he's got going on here. I guess theoretically you could try the Zanmato trick with your Jumbo. I don't even use him. There we go. There goes the shell. And now we just take him out. Bring Riku back. He won't get another turn. Just take a handful more attacks, he should be done. Yep. Pendulum. I don't know what I use that for either. Well, that's garbage. So all we have left now is the Ultima Buster. I'm gonna have to go get some power spheres. But yeah, I can't even finish her. Alright, go get a handful of power spheres up here and then take out Ultima. Oh, all power spheres right here. I'll do one more battle and then we'll go back in. Go through so many more power spheres in this. I've gone, I got those distillers. I've never used a single mana distiller in this game. I've gone through the first 100 of each of those. Both of those are almost out. I've got 75 or so of the power ones there, but I've also, that's the third time I bought 100 of them. Alright, got my party in there. big dude. Ambushed. Actually gonna bring in Yuna and let's just get rid of all of his parts here right quick. Gonna double cast Ultima. There we go. Just the body left. Few thousand there. Alright, I'll bring in Auron. This guy, I believe, does not have any counter attacks. So basically, guys without counters, I can just rail them because of so many quick hits you can just get. You just don't have a chance to do anything. Auron supervising. That's his favorite thing to do is just cast Ultima. He's gonna kill Auron. Yeah, but could I? Actually, I'll have Yuna revive him, because Titus needs to charge his thing back up again. I keep going to the bottom where auto life is. God, his turn is way the hell down there. I haven't even got Riku in yet. You know any other tricks? You won't get another attack after this. I mean, not counting that one. Ah! It's because I was messing around with Auron. I don't think I've ever had him regen those before. Alright, fine. didn't think I'd get his overdrive all the way back up again, and then one swing away. How about that? Hello. And that just leaves Nemesis. Triple A piano. Wow. Never seen that have them that already built into two things. Alright. Oh, that's right. She's still needing those. Ugh. Alright, so I'm actually not going to bring Auron in for the fight with Nemesis because you do not want to use overdrives against him. He will counterattack with Ultima every time. And his Ultima is strong. You do not want to mess with his version of Ultima. See, I've created a monster. Sure. What do you get for me? Something cute and oh my god, what is that? So, absolutely auto life everyone. That is always priority one. Then again, you just try and do the quick hits. You gotta expect that every attack he makes is gonna kill your guy. But one thing I try and do instead is I'll quick hit until he's just about to attack, and then I'll summon something and let him beat the hell out of it instead. So even though I technically, like, his armor's not broken, I'm still hitting for 9s, so I don't care. So here I'm always checking, like, if I quick hit, does she go again? Yes, okay. Then we can do it. The moment her next turn doesn't go before his, that's when you summon something. I think he always starts with Ultra Spark, which hits everybody, so I'm not going to summon the sisters first. Okay, still good. Okay, now that went under. So will this. Alright, so now we're going to summon something. Let's just do a grand summon on Veil 4. They can actually... Your Aeons, you know, the first 4 don't break the damage barrier, and neither does your Jumbo. But when you unlock your ultimate weapons, each one is tied to a different Aeon and can then break the barrier. Veil 4 is attached to Yuna, so I know he is. I forget which other ones are. I know you do Jimbos with, what's his name? Auron. I'm like totally blanking here. So this should do 100,000 damage, just like your other attacks. Yep. Oh, I forgot he's gonna Ultima though if I overdrive. Ah, that was stupid, because that's gonna kill him, and now he's still gonna get his attack against my group. Oh, it didn't kill him. Okay. Ethereal Cannon. I thought that was gonna be the spark here. I guess whoever's next will eat the spark. Okay, yeah, remember, don't grand summon. And now everybody still has auto life, and we can just keep rolling on instead of having to replace it with whoever he beat up. I just want to make sure I don't have like the sisters out there where I've got when he does something like Ultra Spark or Armageddon. I think you can actually steal, if you haven't gotten it yet, Kimari's Nova Ultimate, Overdrive. I know the only guy you can steal it from is Omega Weapon, but I think you can get it from Nemesis as well. I've never actually tried. I've always gotten it from Omega. But I know his ultimate attack is Supernova, which is the same basic thing. Well. I have actually killed him before without him using Supernova. Okay, get at least one hit in here. He's got a huge health pool though. Alright, we're gonna summon again. This time I'm pretty sure it's gonna be Ultra Spark. I don't think I have anything special from any of the other guys here. Let's just go Bahamut. I'm trying to think who's tied to who. I think Ixion is tied to Kimari, so he won't be unlocked. Shiva, I believe, is with Lulu, so he won't either. And then Ifrit would have to be, I guess that means he's Waka. I don't have any of their ultimates, or ultimate weapons, so let's see what Impulse does. Probably just tickle him. Alright, still doing 100. Okay, good, there's the Ultra Spark. So his next several attacks will be against single targets, so I'm going to summon the sisters next time. And see how much they can get done before he takes them out. With any luck, they'll still be there when he goes to Supernova. Still got plenty of time. If you need them, actually, I don't know why you would still need them by the time you get to this guy. You can actually steal level 4 key spheres from him. You just throw yourself into a battle and get killed, but steal the spheres before you go. Alright, ladies. Let's see what you can do. Ideally, we want Mindy to get off multiple Pasado attacks here. That'll definitely speed up the battle. Alright. Now she attacks. She usually does auto life. Yee! Okay, good. I don't want her to do her defense thing. Because then she'll throw up a wall, then all Mindy will do is bounce spells. She's far weaker than her normal attack. Ah, Mindy, damn it. Really? Life. Why didn't you cast full life? You don't know full life? You're not helping any here. Thank you. Look at that damage. It's actually less than I thought it was going to be, but it's 15 hits. It's still more than 100,000. Now you think to put auto life out there. Surprised he isn't done. There we go. I was thinking Armageddon, but I figured Ultra Spark was coming soon too. Armageddon might be right after it, actually. Yeah. Auto life still goes off, but not much left of the sisters now. It's still got to be. She hits like 15 times, and that's for either 12 or 25,000. So you're probably talking minimum 400,000 damage there. Base, because I saw that 25 over the 12 a number of times. All right, let's see what we can do with the sisters being gone. If we get back to another summon, I'll bring in Ainama. I know he could do 100,000 damage in a hit. Still good. Quick hit for the win. And Yuda beating on you with her little staff. Alright, Ainama. Ainama will cause you pain. Be right back. Here, check out something. Here's Armageddon, or Supernova, what I was calling it. That's his ultimate. It's the exact same animation as Kamari's Nova attack. This always does 99,999 damage to your entire party. The fact that we just got to that tells me he's probably close to death, because I've beaten him before without him getting to attack. Close to death, relatively speaking. Close to death mean he's under 10 million or whatever. I don't even know what it starts at, like 50 million probably. I'm out of my good summons at this point, so if we have to bring out another one, it's just going to be somebody for cannon fodder that's going to hit for 10,000 and then die. Because I don't think it's too long before he gets to another Ultra Spark. And we definitely don't want to get hit by that. You can build your guys up so they have high health and stuff and can theoretically survive an Ultra Spark. But the problem is, even if you do, it leaves behind a ton of status effects. You're better off actually dying from it. Alright, I guess we got someone else. I'm not gonna use you, Jimbo. I just never use him. Alright, who do we want to see? I guess we'll try to Freak. You can do it! Watch, he comes in, hits for 10,000 and he kills him. And then I don't get my overkill. You know what really sucks is when you beat him, you usually get a weapon or something that has like break hit point barrier, which by the time you beat him, now I don't need it. There's nothing left to beat. Fear me. 10,000 damage. Choke on it. Oh yeah. Well, okay. That's gonna leave a mark for sure. Surprised it didn't kill him. That will. I guess his ultimate is not that bad. But not something you want to take as a counterattack followed by another. That's why you don't use overdrives against him. There he is. I knew he was close. That's it. That's how you beat Nemesis. He never even hit a single one of my 3 party numbers once. Every attack he made was eaten up by one of the summons. You get a lot of experience. Warp Spheres, Excalibur. Nice job, Sonny. Don't let it go to your head. Yeah, he's only tougher than Sin. With extraordinary power, I am the one who conquered all. Why don't you put that thing up against Sin? Ha 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 ha. Alright, what was that? Excalibur. Yeah, break damage limit. So that could be an ultimate weapon. That's a weapon for Titus. So, look at its value, 187. Are you joking? But at this point, you know, I get this as a reward for beating him. What the hell do I need it for now? So, well, that's it for all the side stuff. There's all that's left to do is go finish off Sin. Just so it doesn't take forever, even though I can kill everything easily, I'm going to equip the no encounters thing here. So we don't have to keep fighting guys that are a waste of my time. Because I've already cleared this area multiple times. So when you fight Bruska's final Aeon at the end, you can like talk to him with Titus, and I think that slows him down or something if I remember right, or reduces his overdrive gauge, but you can only do it so many times. I think it's like 6 or 7 times. I'm saying it now because we're basically going to be able to one-shot him. And then the very final battle, you've got a guy with 80,000 health that counterattacks with 999 healing. So if you can't break the damage barrier, you can't outpace him. But all you have to do is cast Reflect on him, and then the heals bounce to you. So there's really... The fight with against Braska's final Aeon is the real challenge. Then the extra battles after that are just kind of for story. I think you start the battle with auto life even, so you're not supposed to lose. But we'll make quick work of these, so I'm just gonna like use my guys' overdrives instead of attack just for the hell of it, because like I never use overdrives. Most of them aren't worth using. And then we just get to watch the story. I do like the story in this game. I think it's pretty good. I've seen people that actually like get teared up at the end. In fact, I think I've seen YouTube videos of people that do that. Like the first time they saw it, tugging at the heartstrings. Alright, this is it. That's the final save sphere. And there's no more random encounters after that. I guess I should give her levels. Not that she needs them, but why not? Yeah, it took almost as much time. Last time I played this was a couple of years ago, but it did it about 2 hours faster. So the key here is you gotta touch 10 diamonds. Every time you get hit by a spike, you end up in a battle. Or crystals, whatever they are. Each gives you items that are useful, but not to, like if I had gone here when I was only 20 plus hours into the game, then they would be useful. At this point, no. God damn it. Best chance to getting them is seeing them fall. I thought I saw one. I guess I If you have to run across the screen to get them, they're probably gone before you get there. So keep an eye on. There, I see stuff falling. God, that was dirty. Read the monoliths. Okay. I didn't know you could even fight those as 3-ofs. You get only 1 inside Sin, and you get 2 when you're inside the Omega Ruins. Stay. Just in time. Night Lance, something for Kimari. You just run around blindly. Ooh, sometimes you get lucky like that. You run around blindly, you just hit these things and end up in battles. It's best to kind of try and do this and not run into them like I almost did there. I'll wait till it goes away, see. Oh, good. I wasn't sure if that would avoid the combat or not. Yeah, man, show me something. I'll never get to that one. Two more. Uno mas. Show me that Stardust falling. There we go. Okay. I'm going to use the restroom right quick while the cutscene starts here. As soon as I run up, I should have time for that at least. Okay.
You got tall, but you're all bones. You eating right, boy? You've really grown.
Yeah, but you're still bigger. That's no fun.
What you have to do.
Yeah.
I can't hear the hymn so well anymore. Pretty soon I'm gonna be Sin. completely. I'm glad you're here now. One thing though, when it starts, I won't be myself anymore. I won't be able to hold myself back. I'm sorry.
That's enough! Let's finish this, okay?
You're right.
I like the music for this battle too. It's the same music you get right at the very beginning of the game.
Then, let's go.
I don't know if I'm going to get any copyright dings or whatever, like it'll tell me not to play this, can't play this music or whatever, but if you don't hear it, that's why. I went back and fixed it.
Hit me with all you got, Dad!
The strategy for this guy is those pagodas heal him. If you hit them, they stop doing stuff. Again, Titus, you just talk to the dad, and that'll drop his overdrive gauge. So you want to do that when it gets close to being full, because you can only do it a set amount of times. He's got two forms. What is it? This one, I forget it. It's like 60,000 and 120,000, I think. What the hell do I want to do? I never use her, so I never have anything to know what to use. Sure. Well, that did nothing. Another thing you can do is you can do zombie attack to Braska, or to Jack, but then when the pagodas heal, it removes the zombie status. So you can only do it, you know, so many times. Actually, I'm gonna save her. Let's just finish him. Stop screwing around with him. I'll go to his second form, and then I'll use the overdrive and thematically try and do it with the Blitz Ace, but I always miss the final hit, which kind of screws it up. But whatever. Let's see if I can actually do it. This would be the thematic way to end the fight. Oh, I got it.
You'll cry. You're gonna cry. You always cry. See, you're gonna cry. Save it for later.
We've kind of jumped, don't we?
Good. That's right. You were my son after all.
You know, for the first time, I'm glad to have you as my father.
Suja, I should.
No! You! There's no time!
You stay away!
But it's you, Yevon.
What to do? The Aeons!
We Aeons.
Call them!
Call us. Yes. Here it comes.
Yuna!
Now we have to fight all the Aeons, just like we did at Remium Temple. Get all our guys have auto life. It's really just a formality. And I could one-shot most of them. Oh, let's see. Who's not played yet? I guess I'll just keep swinging. Oh, that's right. This thing dodges a lot. I think Waka's got my highest accuracy. Alright, fine. I'm gonna play rough. Dodge this. Ah, that only did 2,000 damage? Well, that was unimpressive. Let's see. I have a feeling this will be similar. Let's try that. $400. This was just a pain in the ass because he dodges everything. Even though he can't really hurt me. Let's try this. Aim. Increase my accuracy. There. Freaking douchebag. Not used to them dodging. That's more what I'm used to. To save Arn and Waka's overdrives for the sisters. Just in case. I don't really... They're the only ones that I would think might be dangerous. But again, my whole party is basically invincible anyway. Who still has a full overdrive besides Walker and Orin? Is anyone? Oh, Yuna does. Well, I'm going to give Yuna's to Kamari so we can use Nova again. Just because it looks cool. Save these all for like the sisters. Alright, back to Waka. The impulse. Whoa, that was some more shit. I don't know if it's actually possible to even die in this. I know there's auto life. Did that remove the auto life? I can't tell with him. Put Titus back in and see what his stats are. Shower protect. Yeah, see everybody, even though they just auto lifed Lulu, she still has it. So yeah, you can't lose these fights, I guess. Because you just permanently auto-revive. This one looks the coolest when it gets possessed. The shades of black and purple that it changes. Yeah, this part. Yeah, that looks pretty cool. Almost done. 2 more to go. I just realized. Just realized one of my lights wasn't on yet. Hope you guys have been able to see things normally. Thought I'd turn on my 2 spotlights. I only had one of them on. Well, if my image has been funky up until now, that would be why. Since apparently I've been playing for like 2 hours with it off. Alright, here come the sisters, and then we're on to you, Yevon. Apparently you can divide his consciousness. Alright, let's go Kimari's Nova first. Since I'm pretty sure that won't kill him because he doesn't have the break damage barrier. This is one of the cooler looking ones though. Stop the pagodas. And then orange. I don't think I've even used Tornado yet this playthrough. It also looks really cool though. Just Banishing Blade is so much better during the game at least. See if I can not screw this up. So he'll ignite the tornado. I don't know what it is he's been drinking. Notice how it looks just like that symbol we've been seeing all game long.
Everyone, this is the last time we fight together. Okay? What I'm trying to say is, after we beat you, Yevon, I'll disappear.
What are you talking about?
I'm saying goodbye.
So again, every attack he heals himself for 9999. So you got to be able to deal more than 10,000, or you just cast Reflect on him. I got one overdrive yet left. I might as well use it. I'll let the ending run and everything. If there's ever any quiet parts, it's because for whatever reason, I got a copyright strike for the song or something. But let it all play out, and then that'll be it for the day. We'll start a new game next time. So. And actually, I'm almost back to the point that I can show the end of my Final Fantasy 15 that got corrupted. Like the final 10 hours where I was just doing the sealed dungeons and Omega Weapon. I've been trying to do that on the side and get back to it so I could do those last couple videos. I'm almost there. I might be able to do that next. Or we'll just start something new next time. So. As the aeons, the statues turn to stone and the aeons fade away.
It's alright. It's been long enough. This is your world now.
As all the faith turned to stone, all the dreams of Xanarkin are vanishing, including Titus. It was you, Yevon, that was essentially doing it.
I have to go. I'm sorry I couldn't choose. Goodbye.
We're gonna see you again!
Yeah, I've seen people get emotional seeing that. Which I can understand.
It's time.
Everyone has lost something precious. Everyone here has lost homes, dreams, and friends. Everybody, now, sin is finally dead. Now, Spira is ours again. Working together. Now we can make new homes for ourselves and new dreams. Although I know the journey will be hard, we have lots of time. Together, we will rebuild Spira. The road is ahead of us, so let's start out today. Never forget them.
You know, I can't understand a word of this. I do. This is a pretty song. I'll be back in a second here. I'll let this run till the end. Yeah, I'll let it play out here. There's a small 10-second scene, I think, at the end of this, if I remember right. But it's just foreshadowing the next game. But Well, maybe he's not gone after all. Alright guys, that should do it for Final Fantasy X. Hope you enjoyed it. Like and subscribe, of course. I know you hear it from everybody, but it really does help the channels. Also, if there's something you want to see me play in particular, I've got a listing on my page, my YouTube channel, that has all the games I plan to play. So I don't really have an ordered I plan to do it in. So if you want to see something sooner rather than later, let me know. But yeah, that should do it. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you in the next one. Take it easy.